I want to take just a quick minute to explain what's unique about the Kelly Systems Truck Guard House drive-through system and why it's the best heavy-duty solution for drive-through systems. And there's some features that are designed on this that don't exist on other drive-through systems, like bank systems and even systems that aren't originally designed for drive-through systems. So the way we kind of looked at it when the project started to design this system is the trucking industry hasn't changed a lot in many years. So let's make a system that can be installed or relied upon for, let's say, 40 years with easy service, easy reliability, easy use for the drivers. And I'll just take you through real quick about the unique things in this system that allow it to be out in all kinds of weather and environmental variances all across the country, and why it's worth spending a little bit more on a super heavy duty 50-pound station here that is weather sealed and it's aluminum hinges, stainless steel screws, powder coated body. So let's take a look. So as we zoom up on here, this is for the truck industry. So let's start off with the buttons and what people interact with. We got super heavy duty non-mashable buttons, because if somebody's angry and they're hitting the button, it's not going to break the button. This is a metal aluminum enclosure. They have to actually toggle a button, so it can't be easily battered or abused. These are easily replaceable. Take off 7 screws, put in a new one. Easy legend plates to read, and we kept it simple. There's an in-use light when the system's in use. There's a light up here on the stainless steel cover for the audio system. This is also 4 screws just to replace if you need easy replacement. So it's designed for service, given that it's going to be outside 365 24/7. These sending buttons is the same as the talk button. It's just aluminum, heavy duty, and something to be noted is this is a talk button, but this is also a talk button. The manufacturer button we felt might be a little below what we expected to last with the drivers, so we have wired in an additional button that should have a lot longer life to it. So that's just designed for the user. Something else that is noted is we have the weather shield here. A lot of these are underneath a canopy already, but the important electronics are protected by an additional weather shield. The weather shield also acts as a door stopper for the door, because commonly these doors the hinges can be broken off, people rip them open. This restrains the door. You got a steel stopper here, and the reason the door is on in this configuration is when the truck drivers pull up to the stations, this is the arm that goes out their door. They're reaching out with their left arm. They can easily pull the door open, grab a carrier, or pull the door open, hold it, grab a carrier, put it back in. Most doors open from the other side, and this was designed for the driver to use a single arm, single hand, just reaching out so they don't have to get out of their truck. Same as where the buttons are configured, everything is for the left arm function of a driver. So they can have the truck running. Obviously it's better if they turn the truck off when they interface with the system, but this has a noise canceling function that even if the truck is still running, they should be able to audibly communicate as long as they're speaking towards the speaker. So that's a product, a phone out of Japan, and they have a PoE system that is better for communicating with loud background noises. So the audio itself is designed specifically for this environment. The station is heavy duty steel. That matters because oftentimes truck mirrors, as they pull in this direction, the truck mirror can encounter or collide with the unit itself. I mean, it should be installed back far enough, but we've seen in the years that somehow things impact the station. So while aluminum sounds like it'd be the best for a station, it's just not, because it's not going to be as heavy duty as the steel. So another thing that's really important about this station is this door stop here, but also that this hinge here is all aluminum and stainless steel hardware and stainless steel springs, because these things will rot out really quick with the weather if they're not all stainless steel or aluminum. So it's still, and I believe it's also stainless steel hinge pin. So something that's really important about this being a completely weather sealed station is that everything's caulked and sealed as you would do, so no moisture can enter the back of the unit. So there's no air intake on the back. This is all siliconed up, and the only air intake comes from the bottom, so the water runs off. It will not be pulling moisture into the system. The door will be sealing in the front when it's on vacuum, and then the air will all come from the bottom, pulling in and through. But behind the insert there's an air check valve that'll be pulling the air from the back section here and through the bottom. So there's nowhere to pull moisture into the system. That's an important thing, because moisture in the system stops the system from working. Just a little explanation about our designed in-field station that goes at truck guardhouse or truck drive-throughs, heavy-duty trucks. You know, these are going to be sitting above my head height, so it's important they go on a 11-gauge steel pedestal that mounts. It could be a little taller, a little shorter, but we found 7 foot. I'm 6'2", 7 foot's the level to be at the door level of the truck drivers, and that's going to be modified. They could be a little lower, a little higher, whatever. If it's not, Class 8 trucks, but if it's pickup trucks, we got to deal with each specific customer, what style trucks they're dealing with. But I think it is the best equipment in the field for this application. It's much heavier duty than a bank drive-through system. We don't use plastic. Plastic ages really badly, especially in harsh conditions. A lot of industrial conditions they're just not shielded. They're not in urban places. They're in places with a lot of wind, a lot of elements. So that is the Kelly Systems truck guardhouse drive-through substation, and we think you're going to be happy with it. If you're considering it, please give us a call. Thank you.